It's the 9th of July. Moon's just starting to come up.
Moon comes up, sun's going down.
Okay. Yeah, the sun just went down at the same time.
Oh yeah. Getting closer.
Yeah, we've got a whale sighting down here. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Wind is up a bit today, and we're going to get some stronger winds before we get to land. Yeah, Prince Diamond is over there hidden behind another boat from this vantage point. This is at Bundaberg Port Marina at Burnett Heads, at the mouth of the Burnett River. This is where we're staying. The boat will be here for a month. This is our headquarters, so to speak. On Monday we're going south towards Sydney on a land tour by rental car. But today, which is the 14th of July, we're going to be headed over to do a rum tour at the Bundaberg rum factory. It's a nice place here.
Look! Wow!
Okay.
Okay.
No longer virgins. We're no longer virgins.
We've seen our first kangaroos. That's
All right, we're here. Well, you say, where is all the video of the workings inside this rum distillery? Well, the point is that they took all our stuff away. Nothing with a battery allowed inside. No watches, cell phones, cameras, all because of the danger of explosion. There's a lot of alcohol fumes in the air, and they're being very careful. Certainly the different distilleries that I've gone to in my touring around on Prince Diamond have had widely varying standards of safety. It's probably the most stringent that I've come across. It's July 18 and we're at Burleigh Heads, just south of the Gold Coast. And we're on our road trip down to the Sydney area. We just stayed in a modest motel in the town of Miami over here. And today we're just getting ready to carry on our trip south. Carol had to come and check out the water. This is just a little bit south of Burleigh Heads. So this is Cape Byron Lighthouse. Cape Byron's the easternmost point of mainland Australia. And the lighthouse was built around, I think it was 1903. It's a bit of a tourist attraction. Yeah, I don't know what our altitude is here, but it's significant. The Byron that this was named after was apparently the grandfather of the poet and quite a navigator. Captain Cook named it after him, this area.
Oh, it's $2.
Huh, near Grafton. Eagle Eye Carol Salmon.
There were 3 of them. No, there's only one.
Oh, there's 2, one behind him.
Oh, you can see the other one? Okay.
Wild kangaroos. Just on the side of the road. On the way to our second night stop. We're just outside Grafton. It's the morning of July 20 and we're just out here at, where is this, Nobby's Head?
Nobby's Head.
Nobby's Head of Newcastle. We'll see Fort Scratchley when it opens, but for the time being we're just going to take a little walk along here, and you might notice that out there are some whales. I will take a look. Again, there's a spout. And as well, we got some surfers out there. There are surfers out there, and mind you, it's only about 13 degrees. Yeah, so now that it's open, we'll go in and take a look at Fort Itchy and Scratchy. Well, Fort Scratchley is obviously not a terribly old place. I don't know, I haven't got the paper in my hand, but I would guess it probably is definitely Second World War and back to First World War, perhaps. Carol behind me is saying that parts of it were constructed in 1886. And from here you can see the ocean bathing pool.
Swimming in it.
You see somebody out there?
Yep. Doing lights. Coming towards us on the far side.
Little too chilly for me. Oh yeah, there is somebody out there. Can you imagine? 13 degrees air temperature and the water's probably about 20. Oh, they're a hardy bunch. Put the New Zealanders to shame if they keep that up.
Those Canadians to shame for sure.
This is very cool. We're up in the observation tower, the hub of the fort. And this fort actually saw some action. They fired on a Japanese submarine in the Second World War that was out there shelling Newcastle. They fired back. Very interesting. And we're down on Hunter Street now to take a look at the old jail, which is turned into an artist's commune or loft or something. This is very close actually to Scratchley Fort.
On today is what has been for 2 weeks is about the industrial school, the Newcastle Industrial School, which was basically a reform school.
Oh, long way from home.
This, although it's a little difficult to see, is a padded cell.
Oh, came out better.
It's July 21 and we're downtown in Sydney. Doing a bit of a walking tour, looking around. on a lovely day, sunny and cool. Yes, we're up on the Sydney Harbour Bridge because we're typical tourists. Feel the bridge shaking as the cars go over. And this is some of the historic districts down below. And we continue our little tour of the downtown area.
It says the history of Gloucester Street North. By the 1820s, a string of pubs lined Gloucester Street with names such as the Black Dog, Turk's Head, Whaler's Arms, the Whale Fishery, and the Punch Bowl. The upper reaches of the rocks were home to a mixture of sea captains, merchants, convicts, and even the Bishop of Australia. Many buildings dating to the mid-19th century still stand.
In other words, the Bishop of Australia likes sailors.
I guess.
This is a Susanna Place Museum. Susanna Place Museum and Shop, and it's closed, however, now. So. They're unlocking the Justice and Police Museum.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Oh, Carol's in her element. Who knows?
There we go.
There you go. Not too scary looking.
Of the 1930s. And it's from this original police crime museum that the Justice and Police Museum gets many of its artefacts. The early crime museum would have featured things like death masks and a little piece of evidence. What we've got around here is some of the other items that it would have had weapons, all shapes and sizes. One of my favourites is this little one here, just cracked in wood. Notice it's a lovely little. This is the thing for the ladies. It's a ring with a razor blade on it. So that'll be a lovely little thing there that any woman walking around the streets of Sydney with her philandering husband would love to probably have.
Wild Australia.
Wait till the other door.
Over top of the Taronga Zoo, they have this wild rope adventure thing.
Because they don't like light. Platypus.
Okay, bye-bye, Wombat.
Oh, the other one is there. I saw it.
Oh, they're way over there.
There. Side. We walked from the other side. Did we take a kangaroo? Oh. What is that?
Don't touch the game, please. Hey, excuse me, sir. Don't open the gate, please. Is that your young man? Is that your child?
Yeah, sorry.
Please don't. Come on, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
No. Like, seriously. Please respect the barrier.
Yeah.
That's really disrespectful to us.
Yeah, okay.
Please don't do that.
Can you see them? Can you see the little one? Yeah, do you want to see the tiger? Is that what they are? Tasmanian tiger? Or?
Tasmanian devil.
Get more comfortable.
Can you see it?
And outside the restaurant, these guys are waiting for a handout, aren't you? Yeah, that's okay. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm only about a meter away from him now.
You can't get it.
The last time we went in here, Dad saw a logo down the side.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, pygmy hippo. This is Hyde Park across there. We're going to go check out to see if the Barracks Museum is open. That's the museum to the convicts that first settled the land.